a long run happy.
It's been about 10 weeks since LG physically.
We've got to report to the world about the weather. It is cold, it is cold, it is cold. We are here together forever, forever. We are here together. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? What the fuck? And I'll start. That thing did something weird. I don't know what it did, but it did something. All right. Good afternoon, Jenny. I am late today, that is for sure. Dan went for a walk, and so Ed was eating oatmeal and he was choking on it. So I was like, I didn't feel comfortable coming out while he was eating. Happy birthday, Matt. Hope you had a good day. By the way, girl, that dress was cute, honey, but a little too short for Mama D. You know what I mean? Got to cover the coochie better next time. Cute, but you know, I'm in my protective mode. Coochie was like almost visible, and Mama D didn't like that. So watch yourself. Don't make me come over there and give you a spanking. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning from Sacramento, and good afternoon to everywhere else. I am pooped, I am tired. Muffled fucking sound on Facebook. Fucking fuckity fuck. Hi, Val. Is it better? I moved it away from the phone. I think I need to keep you off to the side. No, sure. Don't make me get mad. Your star's still there. I can see your star, Karen. I'm ready not to do Facebook anymore, let me tell you. Mic mode. Let's do wide spectrum. Let's see if this helps. Microphone's currently unavailable. All right, well, I can't help you then. Is it better? Is it better? Are we better? Hello. This would happen last time when the phone got too close. Better, okay. When the phone got too close to you guys, so then you're gonna have me more just the side of my face, okay? Because it's weird. You wanna be starting something. Got to be starting something. Mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. Did you guys? Speaking of Facebook, they're on a roll. Another notification. Reevaluated it and taken down. Oh, really? That's crazy. Why are you waiting on me? Hi, Rhonda. You guys, I can't do anything about the sound. I don't know what's going on. So, if the sound is bad, try going in and go back out. I don't know. This is all I'm able to do. So, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, Mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. Remember that song? Getting a hangover burrito. I think. Hi, Abraham. Mama say, you remember that song? Well, got to be starting something. Yeah, yeah. We're stuck in the middle. Ooh, yeah. So, like, what did everybody say? I said, Mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. You know, when they're doing that. Mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama. I don't know. Anyway, we were talking about that this morning. I'm hooting and hollering all by myself. Good, Val. So, really, those aren't the words anyway. Mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. No, that's not the words. Some people said, hi, Sam. Mama say, mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Still not the right words. Just so y'all know. So, suck it. We all fucked up. Whether it's pusa or kusa, you know, it's all different. So think and sing it to your head. Mama say mama sa mama pusa. Yeah, so I don't know. You figure it out. But it's neither one of those things. So we've been lied to this whole time. We've been lied to. Hi, Dana. So we've got some things. Hi, Laura. We got some things to talk about. All right. Number one, we changed Ed twice last night. No accidents. You know, yeah, you use the same words. Yeah, it's not mama say mama sa mama pusa. Nope. It's something like, I'm gonna say my mama, and I don't know, stop you. I'm gonna keep going or something crazy. Yeah, we're stuck in the middle. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, we're all saying the wrong song. You know, so anyway. So, yes. So Dan did it about 10:30. I got up about 3. And then I did it about 7 this morning when I woke up. No accidents. It was good. Now here's the downside. I'm by myself for the next couple days. So I'm gonna have to try to do it right before bed. I think he pees the most like several hours after dinner. So mama say mama sa mama pusa. You know what I mean? The diaper lesson. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that too, Sue. Don't get you twisted. I don't know what happened with TikTok's like weird. So it's like frozen. So I'm gonna go back out. So anyway, mama say mama sa. Mama say mama sa mama pusa. So yeah, so I'm gonna be by myself. So I think what I'm gonna do is do one
big beautiful bill.
At I can't run and do. Y'all think I'm talented, but I got a headache. I'll tell you. We'll talk a little bit. Let me get this done, because I don't know what the fuck was happening. Mama say mama sa mama pusa. Mama say mama sa mama pusa. We're not. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Hopefully this is better. So anyway. I don't think he has been back. No, Anthony hasn't been back. He doesn't love us anymore. It's fine. So we change him. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change him right before I fall asleep. Mama say mama sa. It's not Kusa. It's not Kusa. Look it up. It's not. Y'all Kusa Pusa, it doesn't matter. It's none of those things. So anyway. Something happened with TikTok. I had to reset it. It wasn't working. So, thanks, Bruce. I appreciate that. You too. That was sweet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like right as I'm falling asleep, I fell asleep early. So I'm embarrassed this. You did. Pat, you're a fucking woman. So I think I'm gonna do it like right before I fall into heavy sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up and do it one more time. And then of course in the morning time. You're stuck in the middle, yeah. So second thing is, when I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to change Grandpa's diaper, yeah, the poise pads. Everybody know what a poise pad is? A poise pad's for women's incontinence. And everybody told me to buy it for Grandpa. They said it would be better than the other things. So I got the Equate poise pads. For all of you going through it or getting ready to go through it, the Equate poise pads are supposed to be the numero uno in helping regulate spillage. So hi Dash. So literally it comes in a little like square thing, folded up neatly, and you unpeel it from the cloth type material on the outside, and then it's expanded, and then you put it in the diaper. Now, mind you, I showed, didn't know what to do with it. But here's the thing, Kim. I showed him how to do it. Mama say mama sa mama pusa. I showed him how to do it. And he still put the square piece without taking it apart in his diaper. Poor Grandpa. He had a big old lug of of piled up. He's like, well, it will probably still soak up. No, because you put it in with the fucking plastic side showing. How is that gonna, you know? What is it? Stealing, cheating, lying. Now my baby's crying. You got to be starting something. Yeah, yeah. You're stuck in the middle. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, so that was interesting. Yeah. Yeah, like, why do we have to? This is how I know Dan doesn't listen to me. This is how I know he doesn't listen. He looks, and I don't know where the fuck the words go. So can anybody tell me where the words go? Because I also showed him. But he's still, well, I thought it was like a sponge. Baby, when I showed you how to do it, that sponge elongated. And the purple piece came out. Yeah. Half your name, half your brain. It's not my fucking brain. Okay? Okay? I wasn't part of him. He's not part of me. Totally, completely families and bloodlines. He doesn't have half my brain. One ear out the other. And that's like sex. You know? You got the poi pas incident, and then you got the sexual advances. Don't do that. I don't like that. Please do it this way. But what does he keep doing? It's like, nope. Not gonna happen. Sorry. Then he pouts. Well, fucking do what I've told you to do. You don't do it. You don't grab my pussy like it's a fucking, goiter that you're holding on to for dear life. Pappy! 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 I can't even tell you. You miss a minute, you miss a fucking lifetime. So much shit. I don't even know where to go. Anyway, you don't grab my vagina like a fucking goiter and holding on to it like you're gonna shot put it out into the fucking grass. That's what I feel like. Oh, your track on the couch? Oh, shh. Don't. I'm loud, LV. Don't. I can't wake baby Amaya up. Cover her ears because I'm talking about my vagina. Shit. Some people. Sleeping baby on her chest. And I'm talking about my vagina and being loud. Elvira, you know better than that. By the way, I cooked my first loaf today. But other than that. So anyway, he's looking to shot put my vagina. Every morning I get fucking irritated, right? Isn't that what you shot put as a goiter? Like a rock? Like, isn't that like a goiter? It reminds me of a goiter, right? Oh, okay. Like a fucking goiter. Don't do that. And then he fucking gets mad. I take his hand. I take it away. I want a man with a slow touch. A gentle glide. I don't need no caveman in my fucking bed trying to eat me a fucking life. Babe. My moves. My boobs are menopausal. You can't grab those puppies like they're a bowling ball. You can't grab them like it's an orange and you're trying to figure out if it's good or bad. These things are sensitive. Okay. God. I mean, any more rules you want to put? It's not a rule. It's just how you get more honey with sugar. Flies with honey. Whatever. What does he do this morning? Same fucking thing. All right, that's not a turn on anymore. Do you remember back in the day? And this is what it reminds me of. This is what it reminds me of. Women. Men, close your ears because I'm making fun of you again. Do you remember the first time a boy ever touched us? Right? Downstairs. And you get hot and heavy. Do you remember what their fingers did? Yeah. Like they couldn't go quick enough. Like they were sanding some wood on the deck. You know what I'm doing? It's like, and then you carry on that way for a while. And then you learn new things and things start to slow down. It's like the first time you had sex, like a jackhammer, you know? Bunny rabbits just, you know, nobody know. I'm done with that phase of life. I want slow. I want gentle. I don't want my vagina to be hyper focused on. I don't like this, like you're, you know, in a DJ or something, DJ booth. I want a young hand, non-callous. By the way, Dan has no calluses because he doesn't do any work, so we're good with that. Soft, slow touch, a gentle just glide over the vag. Go back to the inner thigh, a gentle touch, a caress from the belly button up, and a little tickle, and a little yonder. And then you go back down, and we saunter once again. Saunter. So anyway, 2 cases that we know now. Dan does not listen. So now I have figured out that my words that I speak to him are not penetrating the coaxial intertubal ear mechanism to the brain. Poise pad, show you how to do it. Lasts like 20 months. Hey baby, gentle. Don't hyper focus on the vagina. It's like he's a kid in a candy store, you know? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so I just thought y'all would like to know. It's been confounded and proved that he doesn't listen. So anyway, that's all I got. Hi Claire. Bye Claire. You're gonna be you need to, after that conversation, you're gonna have to fucking give her a hypnotize. And you did not hear my dear friend say those things a mile, not yet. Anyway, so it's helpless. You know, everybody says, hi Chantal, everybody says lead to love. Everybody says, oh look, AI, discussing toy pads, share your stories. AI too late, motherfucker. Get the fuck out. Anyway, so my husband doesn't listen. That's the end of that situation between poise pads and gentle touch, a gentle glide. No comprende. No comprende inglés. Maybe I should learn my Spanish, brush up on my Spanish. Maybe if I tell him in Spanish, he'll listen to the words in which I speak. But don't hold your breath. Probably won't happen. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Lisa. So, with that being said, I don't know what else to say. I can't top that shit. But that's my life. Poise pad, strong, grizzly man with a hard touch. Not listening to my desires of the way I want to be touched. I was gonna say something else, I don't remember. So we have that, the facts that Dan don't listen. Oh, and then we started having a conversation. Oh, Ed. Well, whatever. And then he's trying to tell me, you know, how to take care of his dad when he leaves. You know, you need to, I kept, tell me one more time. I'm going to bop you over the head. I said, let me tell you something. Hi, Dax. I said, when I'm gone, you know what you need to do to get by, right? Because God knows you're not going to do all my shit. So, you don't need to tell me to walk him. I know to walk him because you're not here to walk him. I know I have to do these things. Like, I don't need to be reminded of the things that I need to do. I wrote the book of how to do it all in my Danielle's Almanac. Caring for Ed, his needs. My needs aren't in there, by the way, because nobody gives a fuck. Dan's needs, Coco's needs, Baxter's needs, Ozzy, Sweet Pea, the list goes on. So, I hate being lectured on what to do. Just don't tell me. All right, I know you know, but just in case, don't. So last night, I just cooked dinner, and Andrew's like, let's go to the casino. I was like, Andrew, I'm in the mood, but I'm not in the mood. I was so tired. So, fuck. I mean, he's like, come on. He just would not leave me alone. So I was like, okay, fine. Your daddy's gonna be pissed, but he's like, so what? You're a 50-year-old woman. You've done everything, and you're doing it for 2 days. And there's no way you can leave Mary alone with Ed, right? So fine, I get it. I was tired. I'd already had wine, like earlier in the day. I didn't want any more. So I was like, okay. So anyway, I went. Dan was pissed, of course. I mean, what's new? Instead of saying, hey baby, I hate you going to the casino, he should have said, yeah, enjoy your time. We were there for like 2.5 hours. Big fucking deal. Did I win? No. Andrew won, so maybe we kind of broke even then, right? It's a wash. Not really, but anyway, but we had a good time. I didn't want to leave, I didn't get my full fill. So I saw one of my favorite bartenders. I was there with him for about an hour before he left. And he was like, I thought you were dead. I said, bruh, you have no idea. You have no idea. It is an expensive pastime. Why do people have to tell me that? Padro. Hey, Padro. Why do you have to tell people that when people already know it's expensive? Like, you don't have to. It's already assumed. Like, oh, it's expensive pastime. No fucking shit. It's an expensive pastime. No fucking shit. Don't state the obvious. You know what I mean? Pat Warren, I'm grumpy. Dan pissed me off too. Yes, I gave him 6. He's leaving for 2 days, so I hope you're feeling well, Dan. You missed a loss. A loss. The edibles. No, I have not. No, not yet. I'm going to do it again. I'm waiting until the drinking months are over with. Cameron, I gotta wait till the drinking months are over with because I love drinking. So anyway, David says, what a clown. Yes, I'm glad you find humor in what I say, David. But I know you meant that in a really ugly way. But let's see and realize who the real clown is. Because it's not me. It's you. For coming on to people's accounts and calling them a clown. I don't understand how you don't see that. How you think coming on here and attacking a woman, being a male, calling her a clown is respectful, demure, and mindful. No, it just shows who the clown really is, David. Common sense, yo. Common sense. Every pastime, it is really. If you go golfing, that's an expensive pastime, right? Am I jogging? No, I'm riding a fucking horse naked. You can't see that? I bet the couple of hours of freedom felt so good. It felt so good, but Sue, I was uncomfortable a little bit. Because guess why? I was worried about Dan. I was worried about his irritation. I couldn't fully let go because I was a little tired too, And I wanted to be there, but I didn't, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. Sewing is expensive, yes, especially if you quilt, right? Hello, Ray. And the only really spending pastime I have is that. Expensive, yeah, expensive. You got your vibration plate? Good girl. Thanks, Mitzi. I just don't understand what people do and how they think it's okay and nobody can put that back on them. Your Honor, deflection. Your Honor, ugliness. Your Honor, a troll. Projecting themselves onto me. No shit. Guilty. Stupid people. So I got my coloring book yesterday. My Millie Pig coloring book. I had the biggest smile. I was so excited to see it. It's always such an exciting thing when I get something that I've helped create, right, in the mail, you know, I just smile from ear to ear. I have everything out on my dining room table, and they will be out for Thanksgiving too. Because I don't think anybody, I think Joanne bought the Millie Pig book. So remember, everything's in my link tree. So if you haven't done it yet, buy yours today and everything else that goes with it. Yes, I was really, that put a smile on my face. How's Grandpa? Still alive? Yeah, still alive. So it was funny. Conveniently, I woke up at 3 to change him, and he was already trying to get out of bed. I only had one restraint on his chestal cavity, and the other ones I had to wash, but I forgot to put, well, I wasn't home, so Dan didn't put the other ones on. They were on the you know, chair. But anyway, long story short, didn't get done. So he was, you know, his legs were over the thing, and I said, "Where are you going?" He said, "Well, they do like Millie. I gotta go pee." And I said, "Perfect." I mean, what perfect timing. So I said, "Let's go." That's when I found the poise pad still in the the wrap. Anyway, so got him into bed. This morning I had woken up at I got out of bed about 7ish, before 7, 6:47. And I didn't see him moving. So I went and fed all the animals because they were crazy. I don't use them. We use them for Grandpa. The Equate, the Walmart brand ones. Yeah. So by the time I finished all of the, you know, the animals, the pig, the dogs, the cats, I walked by because I was going to change Grandpa. And so Grandpa, it was the funniest shit. So he had, from the time I cleaned up all of the cats, you know, fed them and stuff, Grandpa was like this. His legs are over the end of the bed. The restraint is like right here. And he's like, he wiggled himself down. I said, I walk in, he smiles at me. I said, he's all, where are you going? And I said, well, apparently I'm coming to save you. Where are you going? Hi, Beachy. What? Where are you going? Do you need to go somewhere? So I giggled and giggled and giggled, got him up. We went out to go to the bathroom. I got him all changed up and back to bed for a little bit. So he was just like this, where are you going? Smiling. Nowhere, bruh. Where are you going? Obviously you got a ticket to catch or something, a plane to catch. You got your ticket. You're wiggling out like you're Houdini, sir. Yeah, so anyway, it was funny. We got a lot of rain. Hallie, at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was pouring. You ordered it for the grandkids. Thanks, Brenda. Hi, Shelly, you too. Tonight, Brenda. Tonight, Lord help me and my mental health. The girl got a treadmill, put it in the garage. Oh, good. Good, get it, girl. Carla, remember, if you don't time it, because I've been late, you can always rewatch, and it can keep you company. Hi, Ames. I see you pop in. There's always a Padro. What's a Padro? Is a Padro different from a Pedro? Asking for a friend, because I don't know. I don't know if it was like something derogatory or whatever. So I do have to, when you look at him, you never know. And he's been a beast, Dags. He has been a beast. I mean, I wish he would stop coughing as much while he eats, but other than that, like 3 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, he was up, you know, strong. He even let go of his walker. I was like, whoa, yo, trying to help me get the diaper on. What are you doing? And he literally was holding on with one hand, like strong. What is happening? He has become a crazy man. A man that can't be controlled. He is a grizzly bear waiting to break out and run through these streets in Elk Grove. He's crazy, I'm telling you. It's crazy the amount of strength he has. I mean, at that point, I thought maybe he could have probably walked by himself. Trying to remind you, yes. Madison, you weren't here yesterday, but I went to lift up his legs like he was a baby. And he looked at me and I said, well, shit, this isn't gonna work. You go into mom mode, you know? Yeah. And, you know, he's still tired, you know? He still goes through those phases, but at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was like, you know, I don't feel good. I'm thirsty. Do I get anus rash? Yes. For anus rash, Warren, use like a A&D ointment. Yeah, with zinc. I like the zinc one better. Hydrakey. Been on it for, oh good. Need oxygen. Girl, slow down. Slow down. No, don't use Lysol. Hey, did y'all know they make Lysol wipes? They're great cleaning apparatus. A little, nice little napkin size wipe you use to not clean your anus. No. I accidentally did that one time. I had mishaps, you know? Thought that, because, you know, back in the day we had, anyway, I don't know. It wasn't a mishap. I just needed something. I did. I needed something. There was nobody around. There was no toilet paper. There was no regular wipes. So there was Clorox wipes. So I used it. Let's just say, doesn't feel great. No, but you got to do what you got to do. It stung. Lillian speaking obviously from experience. I know some of you have done it. That time I needed something. Mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. Mama say, mama sa. Yeah, anyway. Is there only urine in the diapers? Yeah. By the way, little chemical burn, but maybe it was clean. I don't know. So anyway, so what was I saying? Shit. Yeah, I've used those. But anyway, the Lysol thing is a joke because people were like, you know, ew, God, your health is filthy. You got cats on the counter, dogs on the tables. Your house must be disgusting. So then I went on yesterday, you know. Yes, I can give Cameron if you need one. And I'm not around. I got you, boo. Anyway, so Lysol wipes have happened in my ass before. I'm not ashamed, but I lived. Slight chemical burn for a minute, but at least I was clean. Yeah. Not good. No, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I love the smell of Lysol too. I sprayed Lysol too. You know, they have a spray. Yeah, I use that on Ed's bed and mine too. Every day I wake up and when I make my bed, I spray it down with Lysol. I let it dry. I just have that. Nate, I'm almost out of my lavender. And then I spread my bed scent. I cover it up. Then I do another round Lysol bed scent. Then I go to Gramps' room, Lysol bed scent. Yeah. So I do it to both beds. I don't do it to Anders anymore because I ain't walking upstairs. I love Pine Sol. Yes! Pappy just said that right underneath you, Ray. Pine Sol wipes would be fucking amazing. Yeah. No taming the beast, Sue. It's crazy. God, I love the smell of Pine Sol. I would just put it in I would clean my toilets and just keep it in there. By the way, I need to go to Costco in the next 2 days. And one of these days, that Dan's gone. Speaking of toilet paper, I'm running low. I need to get some bananas. I need some wine. Because why? Because I drink it. And I'm gonna get some Pine Sol. I baked my first bread. I know, I just got it for the first time, Brenda, the lavender spray, and it's almost done. I also do it through the bathroom too, because there's a lot of smells that emanate from the bathroom. You clean your, so I have to I have to make I don't clean my boxes. It's too much work. I don't want to do that. So I don't do that. To mop with it. Oh God. I love that. The toilet paper. Yeah, so I need wine, so I gotta go. But you know what sucks is I have the Porsche. So you know, it's hard to shove shit in there. Fuck my life. And Coda needs her meds. So, you know, whenever I say that, people get so mad at me. Oh my God, I have the Porsche. God, why does she brag so much? Yeah, I'm bragging about a 25-year-old Porsche. Yay me. Yeah, it just irritates my bunion, right? I can't do shopping. I can't go to multiple places. Andrew went last night with me. He's the one who dragged my ass there. Yeah. Do I work it every day, Brenda? Yes, absolutely. Why doesn't Dan drive it? Because it's 24 years old. And you don't want to risk driving down to San Luis Obispo and LA after that. For your butt. Fabuloso is good too. Hi Thomas. Anyway, so I like Fabuloso too, but Pine Sol's my ultimate. So I do need that. Oh, I got a good. I'm gonna put it in my steamer mop. You know they say not to put shit. So I love Pine Sol. Oh, bleach makes me think of Humane Society. I love Pine Sol and I love Windex. Those are my two favorites. Pine Sol and Windex. So I have on my showcase, I have my Shark steam mop. It's not a vacuum, it's just a steam mop. And so you're not supposed to put any chemical in it. But my mom did too, Thomas, I think that's why. But I put it in there. So my friend's like, don't do it. So I've been like pussyfooting around it. And I was like, fuck this shit. It's my steam mop. I'm gonna do what I want to. So I poured some Windex in it, like a quarter, and then the rest water. It was fine. It was great. Now I love it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna buy fucking Pine Sol. And I'm gonna put it in there and use it. God, I'm so excited now. He just told me to quiet down. What the fuck is he talking about? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. AI, discussing grandpa's strength, comment on unique stories. Late AI. I thought AI was supposed to be smart. Weren't they supposed to pick up on things beforehand and not after the fact? How fast was I running? Shit, y'all. Oh, only at 5'1". Oh, what a pussy. Such a pussy. I should be running faster. This is how I feel when I get new cleaning items. It's so exciting. I feel like a rock star. Like, yes. I'm getting Pine Sol though. Yo, I'm doing it today. How come it's not showing? I'm doing it today, so we're gonna go down and dirty. I'm getting some Pine Sol and I'm using it tonight on my floors because I'm so excited. I'm running at a quick pace right now. It will wreck the rubber seals. Well, you know what? Let it wreck away. It'll last long enough. I don't use it. My steam mop I don't use every week. I use it like every couple weeks, so it'll be fine. Pine Sol for the win. Oh, I'm so fucking excited. So fucking excited. This should be fine to use Pine Sol. It will be. So, they want you to just use water. Nobody wants just plain water when you wash a floor. You want people to know your house is clean, right? So I was poo-pooing the steam mop for the longest time. My friends made me get it on Cha-Cha, Tony, Jacqueline. Everybody's like, oh my God, you gotta get it, it's great. So I fucking buy it. You know, I bought it. And I was pissed. I was like, yeah, I don't like it. I'll go back to my Swiffer, my wet mop. Easier. You can wash the pads. I bought new pads. Simple, I can put whatever the fuck I want in my little dispenser. So, I still like the smell of gas too. God, Drake, I love it. So, anywho, yeah, I was like, nope, don't like it. And then I figured out why when I put Windex in it last week. I said it's because it doesn't smell. So I was like, when it burns, I don't know if I can do a candle. I don't know if I can do it, but I do need more candles. Bath and Body Works too. So I'm starting to stress out because I've been burning my candles. So how much cardio do I do? I just running a little bit over 3 miles after drinking probably a bottle and a half of wine. From going to the casino. I was under a bottle before I got to the casino. And then my bartender bought me a glass of wine and he poured it all the way. So that wasn't your normal pour. So I had less than a half of it. I had a half a bottle of red throughout the day yesterday. And then I was fine, I was done. I can't drink too much red. And then Andrew, gotta go to the casino. So I felt peer pressured and I went. So I had one sub, and he always pours. I get a good pour. So anyway, I downed him and poured all over me. Oh God, Janet. So have I tried the Bath and Body? No. Oh yeah. I do. I have the Leaves brand. So my house smells, right? Because I got an old man in it, and you can come after me all you want, but old men stink. Period. Diapers, all that stuff. It's like having a baby, And then you have animals, and you get an animal that gets skunked, and so and you have the cats that piss everywhere. So it does help diffuse. It makes it smell better. So I will use the chemicals in my house. I stopped using them because the chemicals were bad, but I'm back to the chemicals because my house smells much better. So I'm chemicaling it up. So I have the Leaves. Leaves is my favorite. So I get the Leaves. And my speed isn't telling me how fast I'm going. So anyway, but I'm burning my candles like crazy. I have one in my bathroom. I need one. Anyway, I also, for you people who were on my ass, guess what I bought yesterday? Because some of my candles aren't burning right. There's a lot of wax left over. So I bought a warmer. I sure did. I thought y'all would be proud of me. So I'm excited about that. Those who love the smell of gasoline like hardcore are lacking in certain minerals. That's because I don't remember which ones. Yeah. Pappy, don't tell me something if you can't back it up, bruh. I put one tree out. Warmers are great. So I did buy it because people were like, don't throw it away. And then I started feeling like uncomfortable because I was like, I don't want to throw, there's so much wax left. So I was like, I gotta do it, I can't let this, I can't throw this away. So I bought a warmer. It should be coming today. I'm so excited. It's the little things in life. Also for the TikTok shop, I ordered that Muddy Paw mat. Everybody seems to love it. I forgot to order it. Actually, I had it in my cart. For some reason, it didn't order. So I reordered it, and I'm excited. They're a little bit expensive, but if you have dogs in the winter time, I'm thinking this could be it. So we're going to try it out, and if I like it, I'll brag about it, and then I'm going to buy another one where my pet door is. But I think I'm going to get the round one. So they have a round one too, because it'll cover at least the circumference of that area, and Ed doesn't really walk that way anyway. So, but I need something because these beasts are crazy. It's wet, it's gross. Put wreaths in my windows. Cut the wick to the 1/4 inch before you first light. I do, but everything's been uneven. Dan knows martial arts. Yes, he's a black belt. He's a double black. So watch out. Don't fuck with Dan. You got your Xmas block. You guys are too much. Like, I did see on TikTok shop they had some cute little like Christmas tree pillow covers. I almost bought them, but I stopped. I just said it's just too much. So I don't know. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna probably decorate. I put that Christmas tree thing, the ribbon tree that I bought the other couple weeks ago at my store. I finally put that up because I had to shove it in a corner so the cats don't get to it. I know, and I'm telling you, Val, I had to. Dan is a denim belt at least, at best. Yeah, he's got special, pins for his moob growth and his use of his moobs while fighting in the arena. So, sometimes they have certain body parts that you can use during a fight. And the moobs came in handy a couple times, and then, so he has many, many victories with the moob fighting. Yeah. So he's got pins all over the place of successful wins. But don't forget, he's a master triple time black belt. I'm just trying to tame it down with 1 or 2, but it's triple time. Yeah. And he's a moob fighter, so it's a special technique you use. Yeah. So I'm not putting, how are your girls doing? Yeah, I try not to talk about my girls. You know, they get weird. They don't, I mean, I don't think Hannah cares as much, but, people, just the older one, she's the problem. Anyway, it's stuff like that she doesn't like to hear. But she doesn't watch. She claims she doesn't watch us, so it is what it is. I hope you don't talk about me. No, never. Why would I? She likes to keep social media separate from her life. She doesn't like it. She doesn't agree with it. And so she doesn't want, people she works with to know about it. So far nobody's asked her, so that's good, I guess. Hi, Ames, how are you? And your kids, you have to respect your kids' likes and dislikes, right? I mean, I try to respect her in certain things, but I also get mad at her at the same time because she's still using my money, which is made through social media, right? So, anyway. Kenna, what's a Kenna? So it's really hard. Has an MBA in social media marketing. She does. I could use her for free, though. I can't pay her. Hi, Froggy. Yeah, so, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you don't like it, but yet your hand's out and using it well. So that pisses me off a little bit, right? I wish she enjoyed it. Like, Hannah doesn't care when she comes home. She's coming home on Thursday. She can't make it for Thanksgiving. So she's coming home Thursday, and we're doing a Thanksgiving ad. No, we're not. Shit. I forgot that changed. We were going to do Thanksgiving at my house for Hannah since she wouldn't have it. But Jennifer has a moot court thing where she's actually, standing up as an attorney and presenting a case and stuff like that. So that kind of wrecked the Thanksgiving meal. So we're all going to, well, at least I am. Maybe Hannah, if she can do her class on the road. But yeah, we're going to go watch her do her procedure, her legaling. And then we'll come back to the house and eat dinner. Oh, a daughter named, no, I don't have Kenna. My oldest is Jennifer Payton, Hannah's Hannah Page, and Andrew Joseph, yeah. I am Sandra Bullock. God, I wish I had her bank account though, Anna. Yeah, really, I mean, Jennifer is beautiful too. Jennifer, Rocky said too, she's like, Pine Sol Cleaning, ask for tips. Yeah, again, I a little behind the times, buddy. So Jennifer is beautiful. Like, she's really, she looks a lot like me, but just with her light fair coloring. Her sister, Hannah, everybody says she does look a lot like me, but she also has a lot of Dan features. Hey, Jennifer, if you look at her close, if we're face to face, probably looks like me physically the most, but just different color. Well, she can, shit, if she can afford it. She wouldn't have 5,000 kids if she couldn't afford it. So, hi, Nasser. So anyway, Jennifer is beautiful. She's just, very, likes to keep her shit very private. So Hannah, not so much. She does social media, so she's okay with it. But, you got to be respectful as much as possible, I giggle a little bit just because I mock, their stuff, and self-mockery. That self-mockery includes my family and shit, I make fun of her. She's the most difficult one. She is. That's no lie. Hannah's easy, and she has heard things because certain people watch, and some of her friends watch, and they get back to her, and she's like, yeah, so, can you just not talk about that? Like, you never know who's here. It's true. I gotta be very careful because I'm an open book, but I have to remember that they also have privacy, and you don't want people taking things the wrong way or, misconstruing a situation that I'm just having fun with, right? And people do. So it's hard for me because, I don't give a shit, and I think it's fine and it's no big deal, but it's a big deal to them. So I'm trying to learn to be a little bit more respectful. But it's hard because sometimes I just want to tell you everything and giggle just to make fun of it, in my way that I do with my own relationship with my husband, where people don't understand, they think we just have a horrible life. My husband's a pain in the ass. My Zoomies could tell you that, but I still love him, He thinks he knows better on everything. He wants to tell me how to do videos. I was trying to do a video with him this morning, and I was just saying, just go with my lead. And he was like, nope, you need to do it this way. And I was like, no, Well, you don't want to listen to me, then you're not gonna have a good video. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done. Hi, Craig. Thanks, Nasser. You're married. Why do you post on social media? What? Because I'm married? Do you know how many people are married on social media that do social media? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Maybe if you're a different religion, but I'm also not covered. So that should tell you that I don't believe in the ways you believe. So I have a husband that supports me. Respect my marriage? Oh, okay. But yet you're here watching it. Bilal. Thanks, Dags. And people don't understand it, right? People get so confused with the dynamics with my husband, you know, and the jackrabbit. I see you caught up, Katie. And so, anyway, I don't know. Bilal telling me to respect my marriage. Bilal, respect. You want to talk about respect? No, let's talk about this, Bilal. Bilal's telling me that I know a Bilal who I love, and I'm sad that you share that name with him, but very respectful to me and understands what I'm doing. Bilal, what you have to understand is you're telling me to respect my husband. You're putting your nose in my life, my situation, assuming I'm a different religion or whatever. I'm not. I don't believe in any religion. But Bilal, you don't just come on to tell me that. But if you're talking about respect and you're so full of respecting others, well, respect me by not coming in here and using your mouth. It goes both ways, honey. See how that works? Does Dan agree with you or your girls with social media? In what way, Michael? In what way? Oh, you mean talking? Dan, you know, here's the thing. Dan's a little bit more tolerant of it. You know why? I'm going to tell you. Is he's more tolerant of it because he sees how many people it helps, right? He has an open mind. I mean, as much as sometimes I push it a little bit too far, and I do, but that's just my way. You know, he understands because he sees the camaraderie we have. He sees the numbers I pull every morning. He sees that people rely on my shit to get through the day. He sees that a lot of people have a lot of relatability, so he lets it slide with that. Thanks, Mary. So, Dan sees dollar signs. Hey, we ain't making dollars. Let me tell you, Sandra, if he was seeing dollar signs, he would have stayed in the profession he was in. You know what I mean? Because that's when we made money, was him as an attorney. We're making a quarter, a little, maybe not even a full quarter of what we made as an attorney. So you guys got to remember, like, his profession was a lot more fruitful than what we're in now. And so it's hard, you know, because I've had to adjust a lot of myself for that. And I'm still learning, you know, I'm still trying to adjust in certain ways, but some ways I'm not willing to give up. I'm not going to do it. So we'll have to figure it out, or I'll figure it out. You got to live life too. You know, I don't buy, you know, expensive bags anymore. I buy expensive clothes, only activewear, which I wear all the time. But I don't really spend anywhere else, you know. I don't have a car payment. I don't have, you know, a house payment. So that's why we were able to, you know, do things and take a cut. So if I had to have a fucking car payment, Jesus Christ, nobody wants that right now. I'm a 9.5 or 10. How about Andrew? Is he go with his mom on social media? Yeah, he could give two shits. If you know anything and have learned anything about my son Andrew, he's the most passive kid you will ever meet in your entire life. Danielle, none of their business what you guys make. No, it does not none of their business. But I think sometimes people need to like understand that if they're going to come at me, I'm not going to give them dollar figures, but I'm going to give them enough to know like you need to stand down because you can't make accusations and think you know more than I know, right? Dan was an attorney, self-employed attorney. He made a lot of money. This doesn't make this doesn't make half of what we made as an attorney. We're not like the other people. Like you see all these people rely on the people who are sponsored and they have managers and they are traveling the world for things. That's not us. Once we get a manager and start traveling with those things, then you could probably say that. But right now we're not. We're eking by. We're eking. We're eking. Andrew just brings me things to do. Yeah. We had to get debt free in order to do this, right? We couldn't be in debt in order to have this lifestyle, right? Meaning staying home, both of us with grandpa, and him taking that much of a cut financially from his job. So, yeah, we needed, this gets us by, gives us money. Doesn't make us rich. I can promise you that. Does not make us rich. Showed the pay stub from social media. It was 1 cent. Sue, I have that. Instagram pays me 1 cent. Instagram pays me 1 cent. It's weird. But Facebook is starting to pay me a little bit more, which is nice because Facebook is making up for the loss on TikTok. All creators lost money on TikTok unless it's the ones that they push. They push certain creators. So I'm always trying to change it. The algorithm's been fucked for a long time. Everybody who made it in this game made it right at the beginning of COVID and through COVID, right? We came in at the tail end. We got lucky enough to make it and to pay our bills, but we didn't get lucky enough to make it that big to where we have extra, right? You don't see me driving around in new cars. You don't see me in Versace, like Leo Skeppy. And you don't see me like, what's the big creator who lost all that weight and she didn't tell her fans? What's her name? I can't think. Brown hair. She lives in New York. She travels all the time. I can't remember her name. Give me a minute. I'm loving Marion. Shit. Anyway, she made it really big too because she was a heavier girl. Hi. Good morning. She was a heavier girl. Was going through food issues, food trauma. She exploded. And then she ended up taking Remy. Yeah, thank you. Remy. And ended up taking, Facebook is starting to pay me. So that'll make up for what I've lost in TikTok. I think TikTok last month, I think I made $700, literally between 2 accounts. I used to make 3 or more. So huge cut. Huge cut. Anyway, so Remy, she made it big, and she's doing people send her clothes, and she does all this stuff, right? She's made it big. She has a manager. She travels. She does things. The mom with the 2 twins, she also made it big during that with the 2 twins, and now, she I don't know if she's doing much now, but I know she should have made enough to get by for a while. She's still doing videos. So thanks, Arrowboy. Thanks for the gifts. So yeah, people made it really big. We got in on the end of it, right? So Dan got enough but TikTok doesn't work. TikTok doesn't work like it used to, right? TikTok was that main one where it shot you up in the algorithm. You made a shit ton of money. So let's get these book sales going. Is out. Black Friday sales will be up next week. So anyway, we got, it doesn't pay. So speaking of payment, we'll have a Black Friday sale next Friday for Millie Pig and all of the adventures with the books that we have. Remember, we have that. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. So I'm hoping Facebook starts making enough to cover that. So I'm still struggling right now because I'm not bringing in as much as I used to. Either is Dan. Dan's like income from socials just cut like probably 60%. Yeah, it's not pretty. Anyway, so you can't have debt. So make sure you check out all my link trees for all the goodies, and you will see all the good things that you can help and support and do all those things for us.
Where's that guitar set up?
In your room somewhere?
I brought it downstairs on the counter like a month ago.
Never saw it.
It was in like a plastic thing.
Never saw it.
It was under the microwave.
Never saw it. Hey, Deb. Yep, is the best way.
Guitar store.
What are you bringing me now?
Some more soup.
More of the other one? Good. Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's my vibration plate. I like that because Dan's going to be gone for the next couple days, so. It's perfect for Ed. He likes the soup. I've got Andrew leaving. I got my neighbor bringing me more soup.
I'll be back.
Where are you going?
The guitar store that came out and make a t-shirt. Go catch a movie.
Oh. Well, Dad's not leaving till like 1 anyway.
Hey, the Porsche fix the park on this pretty red.
Well, I put it on there so the cats and, whatever.
The finger's so funny. Those are the new one you got.
No. No creams. Now I got Creams pissed off because he wants to get inside. Thanks, Kenna. I hope it is. Yeah, you can take him. You want a couple more? I'll give you more cats. You can take Blue Kitty.
I just had to take her to the vet for her. $250.
Puff? For what?
Because he has to be seen in order to get his flea medicine.
Yeah. Don't you hate that?
And I can't have no flea.
I don't give mine flea
I
medicine.
can't, well, he had the blue little nut body fever flea.
Well, my cats too. I would have to do, could you imagine how expensive that would be for us?
Well,
10
so,
cats.
Yeah.
when I tried to get stuff from Costco, he had a reaction to it. I thought he was going to die.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I have to do it.
I've done that to Bart. He started foaming in his mouth. I was like, oh my God!
I brought him in though, and he was like, not liking it at all. He cries the whole way there, and then the way home was like,
Yeah.
he's old, he's 11.
I know. Those guys are
This guy have fleas? You can let
probably.
Hi. You mad at me because I chased you off the court?
Hi, Dee. Yeah, he's mean.
Did I tell you I woke up at 1:30 in the morning one time,
And
and the
it-
light was on in the back, and Jagger's going nuts in our
It was
room.
him.
The light's on, I'm like, Princeton's in our backyard.
If you feel the need to shoot any animals with a pellet gun, feel free to. Just don't tell me. Just bury the bodies.
I had that 1:30 in the
What setting do you put?
morning
Brenda, I do it on just auto. But when you're doing it, start off slow. It was your dog passed away from fleas and ticks. That's awful. You couldn't find me on TikTok. Girl, you're having trouble. Yes, it's my fake neighbor. My fake child, my fake neighbor. Because nobody likes me, remember. Everybody hates me, so.
Hello, Andrew.
Oh, from the Mets. So Andrew met Kelly next door when he was like two. So he's been a part of their life since he was 2. Yeah. So they have am I wearing my mom's bracelet? No,
I mean,
I'm not.
really
These are just all my permanent bracelets that I had with friends. Yeah. What is the OF? What in the OF is going on here? We're having just a meet and greet. Do you know how to set the... No, yeah, what's going on? I need to wear my mom's bracelet. It's the diamond one, though. I would get so sad if I lost it. There's another one, too, but the gem fell out. I used to wait in front of a liquor store to open back when I was a drinker. I don't really know what that means. I am a drinker, but I don't know what open back means. I love wine. I drink it all day. No, Josh is not my only sibling. I have Matthew and Mikey. Yeah. Matthew and Mikey. Do you wear a wedding ring? No, I don't. That's why I have this. I have a little heart on my finger. I have a really beautiful wedding ring too. Like, it's beautiful. I got it for my 10-year anniversary. And, but doesn't fit anymore. Doesn't fit anymore. Anyways, this is how he used to look like when he was waiting for oh, you mean my shakes? Thank you. Thank you for helping me out. I don't believe I have shakes yet from wine. I could. I just like a time, if I'm settling down for the day and my body's hurting, I'm like, oh, it's 1:30, time for wine. I don't really shake yet. Maybe eventually, if I do this forever, I'll probably have withdrawals. But no, but I have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wedding ring Dan bought me. It's a perfect, beautiful, the stone is brilliant. So, but I don't wear it because why? I don't go anywhere. All she does is put on makeup and shows to make it and get ready with me. 17 million. 17 million? Yeah. Nicest them enjoying it. Oh, Katie, I love that. My mom never gave me jewelry. She gave me, there's a couple of rings I want to fix of hers that I would wear that are beautiful. But like small little diamonds over the years have fallen out, My mom gave me like stuff for my house, things that I wouldn't spend money on. So a lot of my decorative pieces are expensive and that formal are from her because she would gift me like beautiful things like, glass, like carafe for wine. Like, what in the world? How many guests are you having for Turkey Day? Probably close to 30-ish. Yeah, 30, like right under 30. Yeah. Thanks, Pat. I appreciate it. Hi, Rochelle. Day 9. I think I'm gonna survive without smoking all the things and drinking all the things. Yes. Are you saying for me? Yeah. I'll survive, I think. Happy Thanksgiving. Wow, I'm having 9. Yeah, no, it's going to be chaotic in my house on Thanksgiving. I might send some to Kelly next. Yeah, I might send her some other guests. Can I just put half of the guests there and tell them they have to eat? Hi, Chessie, how are you? Please put pop on. William, that's not how that works. This morning show is about me, so welcome to it. There's no pop on. And you should know that we don't put him on for demands. Like, are you paying my salary? No. When you start paying my salary, then maybe I will listen to you. But until then, no. My woman got back from her vacation, saw the grandkids right, and talked to her for a second time out of the loop. Between washing my hands at a time at a shift and cleaning up horse manure, I stopped wearing my ring. Yeah, and you just did. I stopped wearing my ring when I did CrossFit because I had calluses and it was gross. I hated it. Just say I have to run Moxie Girdle weekly blood draw. Love you, Dee. Thank you for popping in. So yeah, it's like 30. The weekend with our family, I'll be cooking too. Yeah. The wood tools again, the woodworking tools. So that's what I asked. I came in and I said, do I have a plan B of Ed not feeling well? No. I mean, no. I mean, do we have a plan B if anybody's not feeling well? You just don't come. But Grandpa's in his house. I must say when you turn it on. What does it say? It doesn't say anything. It just turns the... Yeah, I'm dying. That's a lot of people. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate it. Yeah, so, I mean, it's like right under 30, but I'm just saying 30 because it's easier. I think like 26 or 28 or something like that. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. That's pretty much the whole family. It's pretty much the whole family. Yeah. Well, his family, not mine. Is neighbor Clint coming? No. Clint goes typically in his RV on a trip with his kids. Yeah. Thanks, Jillian. I like that. I appreciate that. No, Clint is probably leaving. I always love when my wife doesn't wear her ring. Gives me anxiety. Why? I mean, wearing a ring is you wear it or you don't. Like, I don't know. Are you seating everyone? Hell no, I'm not seating everybody. If we have paper plates, we're going to have paper spoons, forks, all the things. Hell no. We ain't doing seating everybody. Do you think I'm not formal? Do you think I really want to deal with all that? Do you think I have time for all that? Do you think, have you lost your ever-loving mind? Hell no. I have a cute little paper plate container. Everybody grab your plate and move along in the kitchen. Beep, beep. Yeah, no. Oh, does it say power on? Holla. I didn't even know. No, Blue Kitty is a brat. Yeah, no, I'm not that. My house is cutely decorated, but the tables are not. Yeah, I'm like, too much work. Who has enough china for that? Shout out to Tanya in Fiji. Hi, in Fiji. Paper plates. Who has the table? I don't. So in my house, I have 2 tables. I have the formal dining room table, and I have my table. And I don't put any extra tables out because guess what? I don't have them. So people just kind of, and I have a countertop that people eat at. People will sit on the couch and eat. People just find a place and you sit and eat wherever you can. Or we take turns. I eat standing up, always. So, I can't put my legs. Carla, you're so crazy. Did you do it as long as I did? That's crazy. So yeah, no, we're just paper plate family here. We don't mess around. Even when it's at Carrie's, it's paper plates. She'll do like tablecloths and stuff like that. Hell no, I ain't doing tablecloths. Eat and leave. Eat, clean up for me, and get the fuck out. Event rentals, yes, you can rent anything for Thanksgiving. I know, but I'm not renting. I'm not spending any more money than I have to. I'm leaning out my house. I'm loaning out my house. Yeah. I always stand up eating. We let the kids eat first, and then they leave, and then and they play outside. Hopefully it's nice because people can go sit outside too. It's nice when that happens. You sit on the floor? Yeah, I'm hoping it's warm because there's plenty of seating outside too. Dan helps with prep. Yes, Michael. He cleans the house. He washes the walls. He does the ceilings. He does the fans. He does wash too. He cleans everything. Yeah, he really helps me through this whole process. And then doesn't get mad at me at all for being anxious and crazy. Yeah, doesn't ever get mad. It just says, "Dear, it will be fine. I've got it for you. Let me clean for you and take some stress off," right? Me neither, Chessie. And he's in and out of his room all day. Oh, I was like, holy shit. Thanks, Susan. This is one of my daughter's, sweatshirts that she got in soccer. That was $85. Haven't used China in 15 years. Yeah, why should you? You should do straps on the roof for Xmas. I don't know what that means. Real China from the entire family. Hell no. I do have some of Ed's mom's China, though. But Dan makes, Michael, I forgot. Dan bakes the bread and cooks the turkey. I forgot about that. He does it all because he doesn't want me to stress out. He wants me to be happy and just wants me to drink wine all day. Yeah, he's very supportive. Very. Aren't I lucky? God, I'm so lucky. No. I do it all. So Hannah leaves this next weekend. And then I will just prep. It's nothing, I don't do anything. I do everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not doing anything additional. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, Dan also gets the yard prepared for me. He's actually raking leaves right now before he leaves to San Luis Obispo. Yeah. He's like, oh, dear, there's a lot of leaves and it's garbage pickup tomorrow. Let me rake all those leaves up for you before I leave because you deserve it. Yes, I don't know why. And he's also changing the oil in the car before he leaves too, just to make sure. That's Dan. Oh God, you guys, I was trying to hide his self-worth and how important he is and how much he does for me because I just have better content when he doesn't make him look to be like a participant in this household and relationship. Shit, you caught on to me. Michael, let it all out. Madison, I told you to keep it quiet. Dan is the cooker. He's the cleaner. It's not me. I'm a princess, and I drink wine all day and eat chips and guacamole. And go to the casino because he loves when I go to the casino. He's like, the last couple of weeks, he's like, honey, you need to go and get your outlet done. And I was like, oh, baby, it's okay. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm extremely tired. So he's like, no, you need to go. You haven't gone. Honey, I'm fine. I'm fine. Last night, he was like, honey, I think you should go with Andrew. You and Andrew should go and have some mother son time. I said, oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm a little bit tired. He's like, that's okay. You do you, baby girl. I'm going to be leaving for 2 days, and you need some sanity. So go ahead and go. Stan, I don't know how I kept it quiet for so long. Y'all, we've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, and you're just figuring out the real ways of this house? Shit. Damn it. I am shocked it took you this long. He is a prize husband. All these women wanted to fuck him, they don't know. They think he's just some loser, but he is a stallion in every form. He's a stallion in bed, he's a stallion in the house, and he's a stallion in the kitchen. Yeah, shit. Michael started it. Dan does the laundry. He's doing some right now. Yep, he's packing his bag and doing the load for Grandpa. All that we change sheets every day. And he's been doing his loads every day for me. Hey, Danielle, it's my dad. Let me take care of it. I will do this for you because you are important and your mental health is important, and I need you to be strong for the next 2 days. Yeah. Yeah, so he's finishing up Grandpa's wash. Although last night we didn't have to wash because we had 3 o'clock in the morning, he's pushing me out of bed. Like, it's your turn. Pushing me. Like, that's what really happens. And what really happens is none of the above that we just talked about for 5 minutes. No. I have a lot of laundry now, Brenda. A lot of... This is my real pay. You see me, right, Susie? I am here. So if you're here and watching this, That means, this is me. Is Dano going to hit a side piece? I hope so, Jeremy. I hope he gets a side piece. He got a little this morning for his trip, and so he might get a side piece while he's gone. And if that's okay, you know, just clean it off and rub it out, you know, because my older dog is sick. Oh, Julie, that's a lot. So Master of Disguise, yes. And he's really, really, really not heavy. The moves, it's all a bodysuit, because what's underneath would attract a lot of women.
Take a pork like whole upper on it.
I just don't want to explain it to you. Women would die. You know who Chris Hemsworth is? Liam Hemsworth? Pretty close second.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, or third.
like,
Yeah,
how
underneath.
stuff.
Just one. It just glows. You know, he glistens. You take the bodysuit off, you take his face mask off, and he just glistens like a god. Like, you know, one of those Greek mythological characters. Dan is that person when he takes his bodysuit off. Yeah, golden. Auntie M says, why does it feel like you're always complaining? Are you not reading the room, honey? I was just talking about my goddess of a husband. Is that complaining? God, you're the one complaining here. Now you pissed me off because I was having fun talking about his goddess body.
30 minutes away and I go catch a movie at
Anyway, just so you know, I'd rather use it. I would rather not use a toy. Anyway, so, you know, yeah, goddess. You know how in movies, you know, sometimes when those men get naked and stuff and everything's just like, they got like a, what's it called? A filter on them and everything looks luminous. That's Dan every night before bed. Yeah. And you know what I do? Oh, fuck. Exactly. How do you not? Hi, Jihad. Close your ears, honey. I love you. But how do you not fuck? When you have a man like that, and you should see the stallion down there. It's pleasurable. It pulsates. It pulsates. You know, when I'm doing this and making the jokes, I'm just fabricating it all, you know, because he's a gentle lover. Just everything's tickled and very sweetly touched. And then it just has its own mechanisms inside. It's glorious. Any woman would be proud. It would, it pulsates, like it just knows what to do and how to heal me from the inside out. All right, I can't do that anymore. I can't. Y'all know it's fucking bullshit, right? Nobody's believing this shit.
I know, it's crazy.
What's wrong with you? You're not funny. Well, look around, Crystal LF. I almost said, does LF stand for something? But I'll be kind and I'll be demure because you know what? It's not worth my time to tell you what you are. That is my fantasy world. It is a glistening Dan, a glowing Dan, a man that helps me. He's building me a shed. You know, I mean, I want a man. I want a man that my neighbor has a man like that.
No, I mean, you went out of town?
My neighbor has a man like that. He builds her a rooster mansion. Yeah, what the fuck do I have? I have a man with soft hands. What kind of man is that? Who has soft hands as a man? My hands have more calluses than Dan's hand, which is surprising because he uses his hands a lot for other purposes, but soft as a baby.
They don't even have it anymore.
Just saying. Just saying. He's like Captain America. He is. He's a beast of burden, man. He goes and he also helps people, you know, help.
You know, workers that run around with chainsaws and they'll run at you.
CD, Captain Dan, I need your
They're
help.
like real chainsaws, they just don't have like,
I hear it. Somebody is beckoning me. Let me go. Phew. Yeah, Captain Dan. Yeah, yeah, deal. Oh, the massages, lad. He gives me the best fucking massages. It's like magical hands. His fingertips pulsate in heat. You know, the heat. It's great. He is strong, and that's why I'm never in pain, because he takes care of me. Marty, he takes care of me 100%. He's a lover. He's a lover. He's like a lover. You know, one of those animals you have, he uses for lotion. He doesn't. He just uses, but anyway, I don't need to get personal, but he does. He's not a lotion user. A lot of men are lotion users, but he's not. He's just raw-handed. Yeah. And never finishes, so constantly cleaning up a lot of mess. Well, at least he tries, Amy. A for effort. What do I like about him?
Yeah. Kind of next to Madison.
That's about all. That's everything. Did I get everything in there? Did you hear that? Yeah, I got it all. Yeah. Did you hear? Did you hear what I said? Yeah. That wasn't. Hi, Tim. Tim's still supposed to be giving me a play yard in the back. He still hasn't after all these years. Why am I still with him? I've told you guys. He has me on lockdown. I have an ankle bracelet on. I have a tracker in my arm. He told me I was getting the COVID shot, but it was actually a tracker. So I can't leave. If I leave, the helicopters and the SWAT team comes in and brings me back home. It's happened many times. I keep telling you all that. I mean, there's no other way. I can't leave. I have men swooning, men promising me a greater life. I can't leave. He won't let me. So this is why I stay. I have to. He forces me. He beats me if I don't take care of Grandpa. He locks me in a room, a 2x2 room, where I can't move. I'm just like, I have to sleep like this, standing up. And he feeds me occasionally. He does let me have wine. At least he does that. And I have a little bucket in between my legs in that room to pee in. So. Oh, you haven't promised me a better life? Then what the fuck, Jihad? What the fuck? I mean, just picture me like this, with the thing in between my legs. It barely fits because, you know, it's a 2x2, 2x2x2x2. Yeah, Andrew sometimes lets me out. He breaks me out, and we have to be really quiet about it. But he knows. He's also tracked. Because you have to track everybody in the house because they all have to be following along the same rules and regulations, right? Andrew can't be here without being tracked and being threatened either, right? Because then, you know, he could get his dad in trouble. So he's also tracked and threatened and beaten if needed. Yeah. And beaten if needed. A 2x2x2x2. Marty will send me. Rosie, unfortunately, some of them are probably believing me right now. I don't know. I just want to be in your world, making you happy by doing yard work. Okay, I'll take it. I need some gutter cleaning. Girl, that's my fantasy life. Not in the 2x2x2x2. The fantasy life of a husband who actually helps and, you know, builds me something. I mean, I would love a shed. You know, I would love him to be able to reconstruct I have to pay people to do that shit. Yes, he gets the wet noodle out and spanks me. Yeah. I need gutter. Who does the gutter cleaning? I do. All he wants is my box.
I'll see ya.
Bye, thank you. So my neighbors, and I'm telling you, my neighbor has it's not a rooster mansion, but it's a fucking badass chicken mansion. And if I could have that just as a she shed, I would be fucking amazed. I would love it. I was like, can Mark just build that for me and I'll pay for the materials? Because well, I don't know if I can really pay for it all up front, but can I do a layaway plan to pay? Would I rather have a guy with a 10-inch peen? No. I'd rather have a Dickie-Doo than somebody with a 10-inch peen. I'd rather have a little push pop. I mean, it's not the size of it that doesn't excite me at all. Like, more of a little one that just kind of can give you some pleasure. You don't need it very big. It's just the outer, you know, pubic area that really needs the stimulation first, and the little thing can rub it, or you can rub yourself, and then it could poke inside and give you all the pleasure you need. You don't need to hit the back of your throat. I don't know why men think that women want a big cock. Men think that turns us on. If I saw a big cock, I'd run the fuck away. I'd be like, yep, no thank you, I'm good. You keep that to yourself. That ain't going anywhere near me. That thing would come out my throat. You know, like Tommy Lee, like, okay, can it get hard? Like, is it just flaccid like that? I don't even think enough blood flow can get in for the tip just to give you any sort of pleasure. You can slap it on the outside and rub it a little bit, but I think you have to manipulate that with your own hands. No thanks. I'm good. At this age in my life, I thought Dan was gonna come.
By the way, I'm gonna slip down the stairs.
I know, with socks. Imagine me doing that when I'm carrying your dirty clothes downstairs with a basket.
Except I had a $3,000 guitar.
Oh my God,
And
too.
I caught on the guardrail.
Yeah.
I thought
Shit.
I died.
We need those things. Oh God, I can't go anymore with. I don't even know what else I got today, you guys. That took a lot of imagination and a lot of forethought. I really don't understand where this half the shit I said. What does Dan do?
I don't know where that thing is. I know that I brought it downstairs. Are you sure that you didn't move it?
Andrew, I swear, the only things I've seen are upstairs in your room.
I mean, I don't know. I know that it was downstairs. I don't remember bringing it back up.
I mean, you don't remember a lot of things. You barely remember where your keys are. So anyway, what does Dan do? I'm sorry. Did I answer that question? What does he do? He walks his dad. He makes sure he gives him popsicles. Yeah. It's pouring right now. He talks to his family, makes sure his families are cared for. He does some social media work. He does ads occasionally for companies. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it. Oh, he does occasional law work. Occasional. Yes. When you come work, I have a place. Yep. Yeah, he goes for walks. How did I forget? He goes for walks. Yes, he loves to walk multiple times a day, so he'll get 6 miles in sometimes. He provides for his family. A little bit. A little bit. I do the other half. Yeah. So, right now you can't tell me. He used to provide for his family, yes. Now he provides a little bit, and I applied the other a little bit. So, he does poetry, yes. He goes, 400 possible. He talks to his family and helps his family in conflicts, yeah. Tries to fix things with his nephews and, he'll do, like, go to the grocery store when I ask, When I ask, he goes to the grocery store. Or like, his car needs a smog and I can't have time. Dan, can you do it? He goes. He took his dry cleaning in. It's done by 1 today, so he has to go pick it up. Labor-wise, that's a fat 0. That's a fat 0. He's a good father. That's the main thing. Yes, it's the main thing. He did more than your ex-husband. Oh, Rosie, that makes me laugh. Hi, Gail, how are you? Buys lunch daily, yes. Yes, he does nothing physical. His hands are baby smooth. No, he doesn't do anything. Did Dan retire from firm before or after? Pretty much, I mean, he checked out the last 10 years. Yeah, there was a lot going on in between that. So he did as little as possible during those times in the last 10 years, so. Yeah. He interrupts. Well, yeah, trying to listen. He interrupts a lot with a lot of things. Dan's about as useful as a comb to a bald man. I mean, he's pretty good. He put the battery in the car. He sure did. I helped him. You could teach him? Okay. Tim, I would love that. We could start with my house. Tim does great work with like golf courses and stuff, and he makes a little. Does he fix things around the house? No, I do. That's me. He makes a mess in the pantry. Yes. He's a good eater. Don't forget that. Let's see. How about Danielle before or after Ed? How about Danielle? What does that mean? When did I retire? I retired, Andrew's 21, so 21 years ago. Yeah. Andrew is 21. So I stopped working when Andrew was born because life started changing very drastically. The kids started competitive sports and things were very, very complicated, and Dan worked, and so I had to do all this stuff. So I ended up going to, did you find it? Yeah, upstairs in your closet, right?
No,
Where was it?
downstairs
Where?
in the kitchen.
No, it wasn't. Liar.
Okay.
So does Pop have a caregiver at home? He has a caregiver, yes, right now, that sits with him. She doesn't do physical work by herself, but like if I need help cleaning up, something, she'll, in a nice way. And she meant it with the warmest heart imaginable. I know she's joking. Everybody's joking with Dan because they know it's they do love Dan. Everything's going. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna leave because everything's dying. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna leave because everything's dying right now. So we're gonna go. So I'm gonna go. So if anybody comes on here from TikTok, I mean, about internet, yeah, I gotta go because it's not working. Everything's just like cut off. So anyway.